All right, so this is going to be the solution to your Axis exercise 1 related to normalization and data dictionary. Now it says you're working for Tawara Technology Solutions. You're required to carry out some data handling and media tasks. You must use the most efficient method to solve these tasks. You're required to complete the evidence document called evidence.rtl. All files must include center number, candidate number in this format. Point number 1. A manufacturing company needs a single central database and has gathered the details of staff employed at each site. Unfortunately, the sites save the details in different ways. You have been provided with these files in which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 CSV files and 2 RTF files. Now it says you are required to develop a database consisting of 3 related tables containing the data for the employees, site details, description of the job code. So they have specified the details that you are supposed to combine or let's say fetch for your database. Open the files, analyze the data. In order to plan the relational database, complete a data dictionary in the evidence document provided. Include details of the tables, records, fields, data types, and any other relevant information. There must be no duplication of data. So data dictionary, as I told you, is basically a task which is done before creating the actual database. It's just like a rough draft. Okay. The previous exercises में आप लोगों ने किया है उसमें क्या होता था कि you were given files, you were to import them, make the relational database. Some exercises that you have done उसके अंदर आपको field names और data types भी given होते थे. ठीक है. So data dictionary is that information. लेकिन उसमें कुछ additional चीजें भी आप इसमें डालते हैं. So with that we'll discuss. So we have to review all these files. There's one manufacturing company, उसकी different locations पे offices हैं और उन्होंने अपना डिटेल भेजी है रिलेटेड टू व्हाटएवर साइट है या जॉब है या एम्प्लॉई है. और मसला ये है कि हर बंदे ने या हर साइट ने हर लोकेशन ने एक डिफरेंट ऑर्डर में या पैटर्न में डेटा जो है वो सेंड किया है. सेंट्रलाइज्ड डेटाबेस का मतलब ये है कि दैट डेटाबेस इज गोइंग टू बी created or let's say monitored or being run by the company's head office, right? So first of all, we are going to have a look at the files. First of all, we have Ashford site job codes. We'll open up Ashford site job codes. So we have payroll number, site, job code, contract hours, date of employment, given name, family name, date of birth. Probably information about the employees working at the Ashford site. Next file is Bolton. We open up Bolton. Again, payroll number, site, job code, contract hours, date of employment, given name, family name, date of birth. Probably in the same format as of Ashford. There's no difference in pattern or order. Now let's look at Cardiff. We have payroll number, site, job code, contract hours, date of employment, given name, family name, date of birth. Again, I think it's the same order, same pattern. Then we have Dundee site job codes, which is in the RTF format. If you look at the order, which is payroll number, site, job code, contract hours, date of employment, given name, family name, date of birth, again, probably in the same order or format. Payroll number, site, job code, contract hours, date of employment, given name, family name, date of birth. Yeah, exactly the same order, just that they sent the file in the RTF format, not in the Excel format. Then we also have a file called all employees personal info, which is in the CSV format. So we can have all employees personal info, payroll number, given name, family name, street address, city, town code. So we have a couple of more, I would say, information in this. We have the address location or address information related to the employees. Fine. Then we have site info. Site contains the information to the various or the different locations that we have for the company: Ashford, Bolton, Cardiff, and Dundee. Last of all, we have job codes description. Again, RTF format, but this is the job code file. We are to gather details for employees, site, and the description of the job code. So 3 tables are to be created. But first, we are to create the relational database. In order to plan the relational database, we are to complete the data dictionary. Again, in the data dictionary, we are going to create 3 tables. One for employees, one for the site, one for the job codes. Point number 2, they ask us to do something in the spreadsheet, but before that, we are to create the data dictionary. So do we have the evidence document? We don't. So let's create the evidence document. First of all, I'm going to create the data dictionary for the employees table. Now, the employees table or the data dictionary has 4 columns in which we have the field names, data type, field size, and then we have format, or we can say metadata, or we can say other data. It's up to you. Okay, what will be the field names for the employees? Let's have a couple of more rows added to this. Okay. Let's look at the employee information from one of the sites. We have the payroll number. Now, payroll number has a space here. So this is not supposed to be a field name in our database. It does not have to have spaces. Plus, it needs to be short and meaningful. So payroll number is going to be one field like this. Can be payroll number or payroll number in full form. It's up to you, but there should be no space. Then we have site and job code, site, or let's say we have the employee information first. So we can say given name and family name, given name, family name, date of birth. I can just have DOB. Okay. Let's look at the all employee information in which we have payroll number, given name, family name, street address. So we're going to add street address to the employees. Street address. Then we have city, town, city or town, postcode. What else? Date of birth is added, date of employment. So date of employment added. What else? Referring to the site details, we have date of employment added. We have contract hours. Then what? Site and job code. These are two fields which can be used to link the employee table with the site and the job table. Agreed? Because the site information is going to be linked with the site info, where this can be the primary key and the site in the employees table can be the foreign key, right? So this needs to be added into the employees table. Secondly, job code can be linked with the job code's description. Over here, this will be probably the primary key, and over there, that's the foreign key. So again, something that can be added to our employees table. So I will add site and job code. Done. Now, data type for each. Have a look at data which is given to you. Payroll number seems to be text. So this is going to be text. Given name is going to be text. Family name is going to be text. Date of birth is going to be date with time. Street address, text. City, town, text. Postcode. Let's have a look at the postcode. All employee. Yeah, this is also text. Okay, date of employment, date with time. Contract hours, number. Site, text. Job code, text. Done. Now we can have a look at the field size. If we see any consistent number of characters for any of the fields, we are going to add it. Let's look at payroll number. How do I know whether they are consistent? I will just add a column and I will apply a function of length. So all are 7. So field size for payroll number, I can write 7 characters. Given name, we don't have to specify. Family name, we don't have to specify. Date of birth, we can specify for date of birth. That is going to be 10 characters. Street address, do not have to do it. City, town, do not have to do it. Postcode, again, I can add a column and apply the length function to this. So that's 8. So 7 or 8, right? I can just add 8 characters. Date of employment, again 10 characters. Contract hours, where do I have this information? In the site. So they are either 1 or 2. I would say 2 characters. Site, do not have to do it. Job code, 2 characters. Done. Okay. Payroll number is probably going to be my primary key. Site and job code is going to be probably my foreign key. Right? Okay. I can add information for this as not blank. Primary key is not supposed to be blank. Anything else that I want to add? For number, we had a number, contract hours. So this is going to be in the integer format, right? No decimal. What else can we add for the date of birth, which is in the ddm slash m slash 4ys, and same is the case with date of employment. We specify the format. Can we apply any validation or verification? Okay, so I see some consistency in the payroll number. There are first two characters which are alphabet, then we have four numbers, and then we have another alphabet. Okay, so I will add input mask, which is going to be double L, 1, 2, 3, 4, and single L. Done. So this is my employees table. Clear on this? Let's move on to the next table, which is going to be the site table. Again, going to add 4 columns. Let's have these copied. Site. Site has site, address 1, address 2, town or city, postcode, office, telephone number, and office fax number. Done. All are supposed to be text. Field size. I think these are consistent for 9 characters. So 9 characters and 9 characters. This is going to be our primary key. It's not to be blank, right? And anything else that we can add? Office and telephone fax, input mask, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same input mask can be applied for office telephone fax number. Site table done. Then job codes. Job code. Why? जॉब कोड जॉब कोड्स में आएगा ना, साइट में क्यों आएगा? रिलेशन बनाने के लिए वी हैव इट हेयर, right, in the employees table. Employees table is going to be linked with my job codes table.
सर साइट के साथ लिंक हो सकती है।
हाँ जी, हाँ, इसीलिए यही हमने बात की थी ना, साइट के अंदर जो साइट है वो प्राइमरी की बन जाएगी. And now referring to job code, we have job code and job description. So job code and job description. Data type text, field size 2 characters, format primary key, not blank, and we can have input mask as AA. Done? I can add the validation as well, but that's going to be a bit too lengthy. You can skip it. So this is our data dictionary for our database. This is how we plan to import and apply the settings to our database.
Sir, what would be the possible validation for
Okay, moving on. It says in a spreadsheet application, prepare the data for importing to a database. Use formulas to add the jobs information to the employees information and save your spreadsheet as all employee data. Okay. So basically this is the file which is containing all employees data. If I just sort this to ascending order, right? And let's rename them according to our data dictionary. Give a name. Family name, street address, postcode, date of birth, date of employment. Now we need to have what? We need to have the job information in this table. From where? From the Ashford, from all site details. Okay. One method is that you can simply copy and paste, but since you are to apply functions, so you can apply VLOOKUP. We can save it in XLS. If we copy paste them, we will still be able to import. We can save it in CSV. If we apply functions or formulas to combine data, so we're going to save it in XLS. We are to use the formulas. It is for 12 marks. Okay. What I'll do is, I've got the one site as an RTF, so I will just copy this and I will create a blank database. Oh, sorry, blank workbook and paste it here. So this is basic my Dundee site. I can close this. I don't need it. Coming to all employee information. Now I need site job code contract hours. Is that so? Site job code contract hours. I'll take that information and paste it here. Rename them according to your data dictionary. As per the data. Okay, as per my data dictionary, we have payroll number, given name, family name. So let's check the order. Payroll, given name, family name. Then we have date of birth. Date of birth, I'm going to cut it from here and insert it here. Then we have street address, city, town, street address, city, town. Then we have postcode, date of employment, postcode, date of employment. And then we have contract hours, site, and job code. So contract hours, I'm going to cut it and insert it here. Done? Okay. Since we are to save one whole file, we can refer to separate locations we want. So let's say contract hours. First of all, this is basically the payroll number starting with A, basically the Ashford. Then we have Bolton. Then we have Cardiff. And then we have Dundee. So 4 separate locations. Okay, I'll shift this later because this is not according to the sequence of my file. Equals to VLOOKUP, bracket open. I will apply the lookup value as my payroll number, comma, Ashford. I need these 3, comma, 2, comma, 0. This is for my site. I'll lock this as per column and replicate this, change the column number. This is 3 and this is 4. Right? So I've got all the Ashford detail. Look, I know, because these are from Bolton, right? What I'll do is I will just change the reference of the file now. Rather than Ashford job site, I will just change the reference. So taking this, referring to the Bolton site, take this as my range. We'll copy this and paste it here. Again, I can replicate. I've got the Bolton information. Then I need the Cardiff. Again, editing this. Open up Cardiff, which is this site. We'll take the reference from here. Change the reference. Now the last site, which is probably here. And then I'm going to shift this card and insert it here. So now it's not, this is following the order of my data dictionary. Done. I need to have the site. Site is already in CSV. I need to have the job codes in a CSV file. So I will just create another one, paste it here, and this will be my, I'll save it in the same folder by the name job codes description, and this will be saved as a CSV, a comma delimited file. Saved. Close this. We don't need this. We can save this. Let's have it saved as a CSV. No, not going to save it because we have applied it in the function. Ashford is not needed. Bolton is not needed. Cardiff not needed. Site info is perfectly fine. Don't need it. And this is going to be saved as it is. In the same folder, I'm going to save it, Excel workbook. And this is the employee data, which needs to be saved as what? All employee data, right? So Excel workbook as all employee data. We browse it, all employee data, saved as Excel workbook. Close. This is done. So this is basically the data dictionary. I'll just save this as well. Browse, same folder. Don't need this. Now we have to create the database named combined factory data. Blank database, save location in the same folder. This is basically the solution to access normalization task 1. Close the blank table, go to external data, new data from file, Excel file. This is basically going to be my employee information, which is going to be imported. All employee data, on OK. First row contains the field names, click on next. Payroll number is OK. This is text, this is text. Date with time, this is text. Short text, this is text, this is date with time. Contract hours is not double, but long integer. Site and job code. Primary key is going to be payroll number. Next, all employee personal info. No, all employees, or let's say just employees. Following my data dictionary, okay? Double click on it, make sure that everything is in order. And the settings that you have set in your data dictionary are to be applied into your database now. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm not going to do it, but make sure that wherever I've applied the input mask or the validation, you must apply it. Next is going to be the site file. We go to text file, we click on browse. We are going to import the site info. Click on OK. Delimited. First row contains the field names. Click on next. Site. This needs to be text. And facts needs to be text. Primary key is going to be site. Click on next. This is my site. Double click on it. Make sure everything is okay. Best fit your data. Last is basically the jobs file. Browse, job code description. We click on OK. Delimited contains the field names. Next. Short text and short text. We click on next. Primary key is basically the job code. Next. And this is basically job code description. Finish. Open it up. Best fit your data. Close. Saving changes. Then head over to the database, relationships, add all your tables. So job code is going to be linked with job code over here. We can also enforce the referential integrity. Site is going to be linked with site, enforce the referential integrity. So these are the relationships created. You are to take all screenshots of data structures, relationship made, ER screenshot as well. Done?
ER here.
Entity relationship. This is what you see. You have to take a screenshot of this. Also, the type the relationships that you created by taking a screenshot of these prompts. ठीक है? And all the three tables, data structures, design view में जाके. ठीक है? सेव कर लो. ये भी हो गया. फिर क्या है? Now it says the company needs information about the number of staff working at each site. Create a report to display the number of staff employed in each job at each site. The head and footer must have a black background. This you can ignore. This is basically related to formatting. We just focus on how to build the report. The report must have the title staff members at each factory. Set the font size of this title to be this. Again, formatting related. Columns must be labeled with job description for each job. The total number of staff must be shown in the report header with the label total company staff. Insert your name, center number, candidate number in the footer. Ensure the formatting of this report of a professional quality. So basically, job description in columns, site in rows. This is a cross tab. So for cross tab, we don't have to apply any what you say is criteria, but still we can go ahead, click on the query design, add all our tables, right? So we need job description. We'll add job description. We need site, and we need the number of employees. Let's add payroll number.
Count.
We'll apply the operation on this. We need at least 3 fields for the cross tab, right? Nothing else. We are just going to close this query, save it. Then select this query, go to create, click on query wizard. Cross tab query wizard, click on OK. We take data from the query, click on next. Row headings, I want the job site details. Column headings, I want the job description. I want to count the number of employees. I'm including the sum row, right now. Click on next and finish. Done. Based on this, can you build the report? Select this, go to create, click on report wizard. They have not specified any orientation. So we will go with landscape. Click on next. The title of the report is given in the question paper, which is staff members at each factory. So I will add staff members at each factory. Click on finish. Right? Close the print preview, go to your layout view and best fit your data. This is basically, I think, the sum, the total of all rows. In the question, it is also a requirement to have the total number of employees displayed in the title somewhere. यहाँ पे उससे कहा हुआ था कि the total number of staff must be shown in the report header with the label total company staff. So we are to take the total. अब वो total कहाँ से निकाला है? वो row sum का जो मैंने किया था ना, वो इसीलिए किया था so that I can have the total. ठीक है? So I will just add total number of employees. इस total को मैं यहाँ पे प्लेस करूंगा, साथ में उसके एक लेबल लगा दूंगा, उसके बाद इसको मैं रिमूव कर दूंगा. ठीक है? So we'll go to the design view. We just take this, place it here, right? And we don't need this, the total number. Go back to your layout view. You have the total here. Now adjust your data. One more way of reducing the space is that we can have text added to the next line. Needs to go to the format, text wrapping, warehouse operative, placed here. Format of the title, black background, 2 centimeter in height, text displayed in white sans serif font. It's text wrapping it. Total staff member, total company staff. That doesn't work. So we'll add a label. In the previous version of Office, if you resize the text box, it automatically adjusts the text. Wrapping is applied automatically. I just look for the option in this particular version. Let you know. What else needs to be done? Yeah, the size, the title size is 24 points, 16 points. So this is 24 points, and this is 16 points. I think that was it. Export this as a PDF with staff report as being the name. So you can see over here the labels, they are basically coming on to the next line. This is related to the wrap text option. Previous Office, this is probably an older paper, older version. So in that, if you resize the text box or the label box, the text used to automatically go to the next line. Okay. For this, I will have to look for the wrap text because this does not happen in this particular version. Okay, ji. So this was the solution to your normalization task 1.